Hello everyone, Raccoon-Formers here, and today I will be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series number 8601, Deluxe Class Jazz. We now know where the Studio Series 86 line all began, none other than with our boy Jazz. And it's a pretty good Transformers character to start out with in the Studio Series 86 line, because Jazz is a real popular Transformers character, especially in G1, and he has a lot of cool details right here, and we're going to take a look at every single one of them. He transforms into the nice looking sports car that he does in the 1986 film, and believe it or not, this is actually a Porsche. I guess it's a G1 styled Porsche, which is really cool. So yeah, he's decked out mostly in white, along with this nice looking racing stripe decked out in blue and red with a nice looking Autobot insignia right here on the hood. And there's also a clear version of the racing stripe right up here. Again, blue and red along with this hole, but there's a reason for it. I'll go over that later. Nice looking transparent blue plastic for the windows. Nice looking spoiler back here. Nice looking side view mirrors. Nice looking wheels, black tires, and silver rims. Really snazzy. Nice looking bumper, decked out in red. Nice looking headlights, decked out in blue. This is either sky blue or cotton candy blue. I'm not exactly sure about that one. Let me know in the comment section below if you know. He also has this nice looking number 14 on either door. Here and here. Here. A little bit of robot kibble underneath, which is a bit unfortunate, but nonetheless, he rolls, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling, and extremely well, I might add. Let's see how well it works on the floor. Listen to that, beautiful people. So, 3 cheers for Jazz. Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! Yeah. So, a very nice looking car. He comes with one accessory, and that is a blaster. Nothing too special, decked out in silver and white. This peg right here is for him to be able to hold the gun, but I'm not exactly sure what these 2 pegs here are for. Maybe it can go right here. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section below if you know. And let me just bring in Scourge's blaster. As you see, the tip of the gun looks extremely similar, right? Well, we can bring in Scourge's energy bit. And let's see. You know, Scourge's energy bit just tabs onto the tip of the gun like this, right? Let's see if it can go onto Jazz's gun. Wait. Come on, you. It does go on, but obviously not as well because the gun is smaller, so I guess that makes a little bit of sense, but you can use your imagination for that part. So, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to prepare some comparisons. Alright, beautiful people, I'm back, and like I promised, I have some comparisons. First up, here we have Studio Series G1 Jazz next to Studio Series Movie 1 Jazz. As you see, they scale phenomenally together, and it really shows how Jazz has evolved throughout the years, because this is Jazz in 2007, and this is Jazz in 1986. So, it's really impressive how Jazz has evolved. I just wish Jazz didn't die so much, like how he did in the 2007 film. Yeah. So yeah, they look phenomenal together. But if you could only pick up one Studio Series Jazz, I recommend picking up this figure here. Not to say that this one isn't good, but it does have a few flaws. Check out my review on this Jazz if you want to see what the flaws are. So, yeah. Next, I have the Studio Series 86 figures to compare this figure with. Here we have Studio Series 86 Jazz next to Studio Series 86 Cup. As you see, they scale phenomenally together. Cup's trying to lose his gun on me. Don't drop your gun, mister. So, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Snap. Oh, okay. Getting off track. I'm just kidding. So here we have Jazz next to Blur McScare. Another great comparison. Here we have Jazz next to Hot Rod. Scale phenomenally together as well. Here we have Jazz next to Scourge. Now, I'll be right back. I'm gonna change the camera angle around real quick. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, tidy. I'm back. So I have another great comparison planned, and let's bring him on in here. It is Grimlock. Here we have Studio Series Jazz next to Studio Series Grimlock. These two figures scale phenomenally together, and I love both of them. I love all 6 of the Studio Series 86 figures, and I'm really looking forward to more. So yeah, these two figures scale phenomenally together, and yeah. Oh. There you go. Alrighty, tidy. Be right back. I have a surprise for you. Are you ready to see it? No peeking. 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. I have all 6 of the Studio Series 86 figures together. When I made my review on Studio Series Grimlock here, I compared all the 86 figures together in robot mode. So in my Jazz review, I decided to compare them all in vehicle mode. But as you see, all 6 of these figures scale phenomenally together. Phenomenally. And I highly recommend picking up all 6 of them. And let me know in the comment section below what other Studio Series 86 figures they should make, because I will be making a video on that very soon. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Alrighty, tidy. That pretty much wraps up this figure's vehicle mode. Let's get down to transformation, shall we? So, yeah. First up, you can remove the blaster if you haven't already, which I obviously have. And then you can take the doors, untab them, and fold them out like wings. Flying car of the future, today! Okay, we're done there. So then you can take the arms, fold them out, and then you can fold them around like so. Then you can rotate the elbows like that. And you can fold out the fists. Come on. There you go. Come on, fisty. And there you go. Now we have a car gorilla. No, we're not doing that. So then you can come back here and detach all this. Bring it up and out like so. And you can just accordion this outward. Oh. Jazz is one step ahead of me. It's loosening up the racing stripe, but we don't do that yet. Now we do that. Then you can take the racing stripe bit right here in the middle, push it down like so, and then you can rotate Jazz's smug little head around like this until it's all the way up, and then you can fold this assembly up like this and then situate the head however you choose. Then you can rotate the arms around. Now we have part robot, part car, part gorilla. I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. Let's continue. Then you can come right down here to this silver bit. Oh, this is a bit weird. So you rotate that chest assembly around without actually rotating the waist around. So you'll end up with something that looks on the lines of this. So then you can take the legs, split them, accordion out the legs, and then you can flip out the tootsies and fold these wheel assemblies downward like this. There we have the legs all done. And then you can take this assembly, and I think there's a tab right here on this racing stripe bit that will slot into those two tabs right down there on the silver bit. Let me just bring this down, try to figure this out. I think you just sort of put this on an angle. I'm gonna have to do this part off camera. Alrighty, tidy. Once you get everything tabbed into place, you'll have something that looks on the lines of this. So then you can come back here to the back, and this step is really tricky. You simply just accordion this section down, but the issue is there's not a lot of clearance. And this section right here might pop off on you, and that seems like a fragile peg. And since the plastic is transparent, cracks might show easily, and none of that is good news. So make sure to be careful while doing that step. So then you can just accordion it down like that, and you can fold in the doors and then fold up the backpack. But what's really funny is Jazz comes packaged in robot mode like all Studio Series figures do. Well, that's not the funny part, but his backpack section is actually untransformed. So you have to fold everything in before you can actually transform the figure normally. I didn't know that at first. I had to check a YouTube video to make sure everything was right. But yeah. So weapon storage is very simple. You just tab it in the hand. But I really want to know if there's any other places that you can tab the gun into. Maybe you can tab it back here like how it goes in vehicle mode. But anyway, let me know in the comment section below if you know. And also, let me know in the comment section below what these two tabs here are for. But anyway, you can just take the gun and tab her in. All nice like. Let me just situate all this. And here we have the Transformers Studio Series number 8601 Deluxe Class Jazz in his awesome looking robot mode. That transformation was a bit on the difficult side, but the robot mode we end up with is absolutely gorgeous and is absolutely spot on to how we see Jazz appear in the 1986 film. So let's take a look at some of his amazing details, starting with his head sculpt. Oh, let me just zoom in a little bit. He has a nice looking black crown, blue visor, and silver mouth area. He even has a little nose and mouth, which is a real nice touch. So yeah, and is it just me, or does Jazz always have a visor? Let's bring in movie 1 Jazz real quick. As you see, he has a visor too. I guess that's just Jazz's thing. Who knew? Or who knows, or whatever. Nice looking Autobot insignia right here, which is actually the same Autobot insignia that was in vehicle mode. And I forgot to mention there's also a blue square around the Autobot insignia. Maybe that's where the hubcap would go in vehicle mode or something. I don't know. Or it could be the roof or the hood that you would need to open up to get to the car engine. Or I don't know. Nice looking fists decked out in black. Arms decked out in white, crotch decked out in black and blue, which looks really nice in my opinion. Nice looking silver tummy area, which looks really nice as well. Silver tootsies, silver knee areas, silver and black, white knees. Backpack is nice and compressed, which is really nice. Whew. I think that's pretty much all the details I have. Articulation-wise, head can look up this much, and can look down this much, and can teeter side to side a little bit, like a teeter-totter, or seesaw, or however you want to call it. Arms can go all the way around, and can go in and out, and there's a bend at the elbow and a swivel at the elbow. Legs can kick back this much, and can kick up this much, and there's a really good bend at the knee. There's also waist articulation. Oh, and I think the head can rotate all the way around as well. Let's see. Yes, sirree, Jim Bob. It can. Which is really nice. I love good articulation, don't you? So, yeah. let's get down to comparisons. I only have one, and that is jazz. Here we have jazz next to jazz. That is G1 jazz and movie 1 jazz. Again, it really shows how jazz has evolved throughout the years. Now, jazz contest. Which jazz can do the best jazz? Hi-ya! Oh! G1 Jazz is the winner chicken dinner. So, yeah. I know what you're thinking. Where are the other Studio Series 86 figures? There are a lot of them, and I wasn't really in the mood to transform them all. If that's alright. Sorry, I just needed to make sure the camera wasn't blurry. Hi. I love humor. Don't you? Well, this pretty much wraps up this figure's robot mode. Let's get down to transformation, shall we? First up, you can remove the blaster, set it off to the side, and then you can flip in the fists, like so, and then you can flip up the tootsies and accordion. Actually, don't do that yet. And you can take the wheels. Come here. Come here. Yeah, you just fold them up like that, and then you can accordion the legs upward on this nice good old hinge. And you can tab the legs together, revealing the spoiler. And if you look at the feet, you see those little white areas? I thought that was a part of the back section, and the toes are just the silver bit. But it's not. See? So now you can come up here, open up the backpack, fold out the doors, and you can accordion this out, being careful as usual. And there you go. Oh, and if you want, I guess you can keep this backpack open like this in robot mode to give him like a jetpack sort of look. So yeah, then you can come here, detach the chest section, bring it all the way up like so, and then you can bring this section forward like so, which will give you, or should give you, enough clearance for you to fold the entire head assembly around, or at least should be able to. Come on now. Come on. Come on, Jazzy, don't let me... Oh, yeah, I was folding it the wrong way. But, yeah, you just fold it the way I just showed you. Let me just show you again real quick. You fold it forward, like this. And then you'll get that sort of look right there. Then you can take this bit right here, fold it up, and it will sort of notch into place, like that. Then you can come right here to the silver bit, rotate it around, making sure that you don't rotate the waist around. So you just do that, and let me just try this. Maybe like this. There you go. And then you can take this entire assembly. There are two transparent tabs right here that will slot right onto those. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I know there are two tabs back here. Just where are they? BRB. My beautiful peeps, I am back and I have found the pegs. They're right there in black. That's why they were so hard to find. It was camouflage. So then you can just accordion this section down, making sure all this stays notched into place. Like, come on, like this. And then, like that. And then you can just accordion this section down and it will sort of notch right into there. Like so. And then you can tab this into those black pegs right there in the back. Making sure all this is notched into place, which is definitely the trickiest part of the transformation by far. And then you can take the arms, just situate them like this, and then you can fold them around and in, which will reveal the front wheels. Reveal the wheel, reveal the wheel. That's a tongue twister. Say that 10 times fast. Reveal the wheel, 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 reveal the wheel. Hey, I did it. I'm the best. I'm a pro. Let me know in the comment section below if you can say that 10 times fast, or if you can say it more. So then you can take the arm bits right here, rotate them in, so that way this peg is pointing out, because that will play an important role in the transformation later on, or not later on, very soon actually. So yeah, repeat the same process on the other side. Here's what important role that peg plays. This tab on the door will slot right into it, like so. Everything was notched into place. Oh, nice like. Now, let's check him over to make sure he's nice and clean. Alright, weapon storage is really simple. Remember that hole right there that I talked about at the beginning of the video? You literally just take the gun and plop it right in. It's a bit lame, and it could have been done better, because who would see a Porsche driving around with a gun on the top? But hey, use your imagination. And here we have the Transformers Studio Series, number 8601, Deluxe Class Jazz in his awesome-looking G1 styled Porsche Alt Mode. Before we move on, I just realized something that is extremely funny about Jazz figures. Have you noticed? They always package Jazz figures as Autobot Jazz, not just as Jazz. That's how it works with this figure here. That's how it works with Studio Series number 10 Jazz. And that's how it works with Masterpiece Jazz. I think I know why. Because I think calling him Jazz is copyrighted to Jazz Music, so that's why they have to call him Autobot Jazz, because that clarifies that they're talking about a Transformer and not some kind of music. It's a bit strange, but Jazz is a really cool Transformers name, especially for a character like this. Oh yeah. Some final thoughts on the figure. It's a phenomenal figure, but that's not to say that it doesn't have a few flaws, like the tenderness in this bit right here, and the lack of clearance with that bit when you're transforming him to robot mode. But it's a fantastic looking G1 styled Porsche, and just listen to that sound. I know what you're thinking. You can't hear anything. That's the point. That's how well it rolls. But I really wish that there was a Transformer in the live-action films that transform into a Porsche. I'm not aware of any that do. Let me know in the comment section below if there are any. But I am really happy that they started the line with Jazz. But Jazz was not in the 1986 film all that much. He was in the film a good amount at the very beginning, but was out for half the movie when Unicron destroyed Moonbase 1 and captured him and Cliffjumper.
Got to blast free if we can! Ignition and hit it! Jazz, we're not getting away!
So he was not in the 1986 film all that much. So I'm starting to wish that they gave the role of the first figure to a character that was in the film a lot, like Galvatron or Unicron. But it works, because like I said, Jazz is a really, really popular Transformers character, and I like this Porsche, and the figure in general. Well, friends, this pretty much wraps up this video review. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to click that big red subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a future video. And now, as you know, I have officially reviewed all 6 Studio Series 86 figures, and you know what that means. My next video will be my ranking video on the Studio Series 86 figures. So, I'll see you back here for that. Peace. Wait, viewers, before you sign off, I just need to show you something cool. Remember how I said that Jazz transforms into a G1 styled Porsche? Well, let's do a comparison. Here is Jazz's G1 styled Porsche mode next to an actual Porsche. See, they look pretty similar, but if you can see, the Porsche in the picture has a number 4 on it, but Jazz's Porsche mode has a number 14 on it. I think writing number 4 on the figure would have been copyrighted to the actual Porsche, so that's why they put number 14. Well, it's pretty similar, because 14, 4, what's the diff? If they put something like 15 or 100, that would be a different story, but yeah. They look very similar, and that is what is so cool about this figure. Well, that's all I have to say. Catch you next time. Peace.